Some things happen quietly. No one notices, but they change the entire world. And there are economic decisions that, when made, flip the entire balance of the global financial system. What's happening now? It's not just an economic policy. It's a new kind of war being played by Trump. Companies like Apple, central banks, and regular citizens will soon feel its effects. The question is, how can an economic decision in the U.S. shake a system that's been in place for 80 years? And how can a name like Donald Trump be the beginning of the end for the dollar era? In 1944, the world was trying to recover from World War II, and they agreed on a new monetary system. The U.S. dollar became the main currency in the world. For the dollar to be the #1 currency, America had to be responsible for the stability of the global economy. Years passed, and the dollar was solidified as the global currency. But is this system still intact? And will countries like China and Russia always rely on the dollar? In the 1970s, Nixon decided to stop the dollar's link to gold. This decision completely changed the global financial system because it made the dollar backed by trust, not gold. America was facing huge economic problems, and this decision was an attempt to break free from a tight spot. While the dollar was beginning to waver, Apple was rising to the top. Apple isn't just a company, it's part of the global financial system. Apple's massive size now makes it one of the companies that can be affected by changes in financial policies, from dollar interest rates to trade wars. Trump's economic plan marked the beginning of a new chapter in the U.S. economy. America First isn't just a slogan. It's a plan to turn America into an independent economy and end reliance on the outside world, including the global financial system. Trump began reshaping U.S. economic policy, cutting taxes, imposing tariffs on China, and increasing military spending. All of this directly impacted the dollar. Apple is part of Trump's economic strategy. Apple isn't immune to the risks of this new system. If Apple fails to adapt to these changes, it could cause a collapse in its market value and affect the dollar. The trade war with China began changing everything. China started considering moving away from the dollar. If China introduces its own currency in global trade, we'll be in a completely new world. Is this the beginning of the end for the dollar? We're at a major turning point, and any decision made now will change the world forever. The dollar could collapse, and Apple could lose. But in the end, it's a test for the global economic system. Are you ready for the new world? Or will you stay where you are, waiting for the chaos to pass? The ball is in your court, and what's coming won't be like what's been.